Today, we're going to talk about the one thing that can save a home buyer thousands of dollars, but it probably won't cost them anything. Hi, it's Melissa Ballman with Berkshire Hathaway and Utah Homes by Melissa. This week is week 2 in my buyer series. Now don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell so that way you are alerted when my new videos drop each week on YouTube. So today, let's talk about what a buyer's lifeline is when it comes time to home buying. A home buyer's agent. Now, you might be asking, well, who pays the real estate agent? Or what are the realtor fees for a buyer? Or do I need a realtor to buy a home? Here's the short answer for you. You should have your own home buyer's agent that is going to be solely representing you and your best interest in a real estate transaction. The buyer's agent is going to do more for you than just find a house on the MLS and open a door for you to look at. They're the ones that are going to advise you on what you should offer on a home. They're going to be negotiating the sales price, negotiating for you if things come up in the inspection or during the appraisal, and that can be thousands and thousands of dollars. Here's a misconception that I often hear from people that are looking at buying a house. Well, if I don't have my own agent as a buyer's agent, I can negotiate a better sales price because the seller doesn't have to pay a buyer's agent commission. I hear that a lot, but it's wrong. The seller's already agreed to pay X amount of dollars in real estate agent fees long before you came around as a buyer. Here's how it works. When a house is listed, a contract is signed between the seller and the seller's brokerage that lists the home for sale. So for instance, if I'm listing a house, it's agreed upon between the seller and Berkshire Hathaway. When that listing contract is signed, which is before it ever hits the market, the seller is telling the brokerage, I'm going to pay X amount of money to the real estate agents. So if a seller signs the agreement saying, I'll pay 5%, let's just say, and I'm just using that as an example because there's no set amount that is paid when it comes time to buying and selling real estate, then that seller is legally obligated to pay that fee at closing because they have a contract. Now, typically the fee is split between the seller's agent and the buyer's agent. So if you use the agent that has the home listed, what you're doing is essentially paying them that entire 5% commission. The seller isn't going to knock off 2.5% off the sales price for you just because you don't have a buyer's agent, because they're, again, legally obligated to do that. And when you're doing that, also, the seller's agent is now representing you at the same time as the seller. So hopefully that makes sense. You should watch my video, 3 unique questions to ask before you hire a realtor, to get some ideas of things to ask a real estate agent before you hire them. You don't want to just Google real estate agent near me and then pick one and go. If there's something that you want me to talk about on YouTube in my next video or coming up about the home buying process or even the home selling process, drop a comment below or just reach out to me. See you next week.